All right, here we go. Unit 11, topic 1, log properties. So we have the product property, okay? Product is when I'm multiplying things together. So I have log B. What does the little b stand for? The base. If I don't have a base, what is my base automatically? 10. Very good. So if I have log base b of x times y, this can be expanded to say log b of x plus log b of y. So just like exponent properties, when I multiplied, I added my exponents. So when I'm multiplying two items together, it's the same as adding two logs together. You're going to have two questions. One question will say condense. Condense means to make smaller. So I'm going from multiple logs to one log. David, start writing, my dear. So I have log base 3 of 7 plus log base 3 of x. So since I have an addition sign, that addition sign tells me to multiply what's behind the logs. So it would condense to log base 3 of 7x, because 7 times x is 7x. So if I have log base 5 of 4 plus log base 5 of 3, what will that condense down to? It will be log base 5 of 12, because 4 times 3 is 12. I could also go the other way and ask you to expand. Expand would be to get more than one log. Make it long, make it more logs. So if I give you log base 4 of 5x, I have a 5, I have an x. That's two things. That means I need 2 logs. That's what I know. I have 2 logs. Since it's 5 times x, multiplication has an addition sign between my logs. What are the two things I'm multiplying? I'm multiplying 5 and I'm multiplying x. So what if I give you this one? Log of A, B, C. How many things am I multiplying? 3. So how many logs should be in my answer? 3 logs. So I know I have 3 logs. I'm sorry? There is always a base. What's my base? It's an automatic 10. Do you have to write it? No. Okay. And since I am multiplying A times B times C, I know that my logs are adding. And then it's just A, B, and C. Questions about the product property? All right, then let's go to the next one. The next one will be the quotient property. When we had a quotient property of exponents, what happened to our exponents? What did we do? Nobody can tell me what we did to our exponents when we had the quotient property. When we divide, but what did we do to our exponents? Y'all gonna fail this quiz on Friday. No, it has nothing to do with negatives. We are subtracting. Yikesers. All right, if I have log base b of x divided by y. So division goes to subtraction, just like exponent rules. So the first log base will be x minus log base y. The top number, letter, term, whatever you want to say, the top one comes first in my log. So the x was on top, the x has to be the first term. So we'll do our two different types. We'll do condense, and then we'll expand. Condense means to make small. So log base 6 of x minus log base 6 of 8. I see a subtraction sign. That tells me that I'm actually dividing. I only want one log with a base of 6. I'm dividing. Which one goes on top, the x or the 8? The x, because it's first. So it'd be x divided by 8. So if I give you log base 2 of 45 minus log base 2 of 9. That would be log base 2. Since it's subtraction, I need a fraction. 45 divided by 9. So what would my final answer say? Log base 2 of 5. Let's go to do two expand problems. I'll move my stuff up just a second. Okay, so I'm going to expand, which means I need more than one log. So if I have log base 3 of x, oopsie, sorry, x divided by, we'll say y. So since it's division, I expand it. I see there's two things. I see there's an x and I see there's a y. So that means I'm going to have two logs because there's a log for an x and a log for a y. Since I'm dividing, I know I'm subtracting. Which one goes first? The x, since it was on top, it goes first, and the y goes second. So if I have log of 125 divided by a, what am I going to write? What will it say? What is my base? It's 10. Do I write it? No. Okay, you don't have to. Log, I know I have two logs because I have two items. And I know it's dividing, so it's subtracting. 125 comes first and a comes second. Let's go to our last property. The last one. I'm going to turn the page because I'm not going to have enough room. Okay. So the last property is called the power property. The power property. Power is an exponent. Power is an exponent. This is the trickiest one, and the only reason it's tricky is because you forget about it. So if I have log with the base of x to the power of y, what has to happen for a power is the exponent will come to the front. So this is the same thing as saying y times the log base with x. All I did is my exponent moves to the front. Okay. So if I condense means to make small. I want it all together. So if I have 2 log base 8 of x, to condense it, I need to put my exponent where it belongs. So this exponent will go up at the power where the exponent goes. So it'd say log base 2 of x, log base 8 of x squared. We can also have fractions. If I have a 1/3 log 5a, all I'm doing is moving my power up to the exponent. So it'll say log 5a to the power of 1/3. So let's go backwards, and then I'll give you some that combine all the properties together. So if I expand, so if I give you log base 5 of x to the 8th, expand, I'm moving things, I'm making them longer or bigger. So this exponent now has to go to the front. So it'll say 8 log base 5 of x. Last one, log base 3, 9 to the power of 7. So my exponent of 7 will come to the front. 7 log base 3 of 9. All right, so let's just look and see what happens if I have more than one item. So let's try this one together. If I give you log 4 plus log 6 minus log x. Do you see how there are no parentheses? Okay, so if there's no parentheses, I'm just reading left to right. So when I see log 4 plus log 6, what does that tell me to do? What does the plus sign tell me to do to these two logs? To multiply. So this right here can be rewritten as log of what? It's not 10. It's 24. Why is it 24? We're multiplying 24. Okay. Then it says minus log x. What does a minus sign tell me to do? To divide. So I have log, which one's on top, the 24 or the x? 24 divided by x. Would we like to do another one that has more than one? Okay. All right, let's do one more. What if let's go backwards. What if I ask you to do log of x divided by B times C. Here's the easiest thing to do. How many items do you see in here? 3. Then you better know right away, I need 3 logs. You have to have however many items there are, or how many logs we have. Okay? Now, which log is going to come first? X. Why is X going to come first? Because it's on top. X is on top. It has to come first. What is happening? Let's just pretend C's not even here. What's happening to the B? What is it doing? It's being divided. So if I am dividing, what symbol has to go in between these logs? A subtraction. Okay? So far, do we agree that X minus B would give me the X divided by B? Okay? Now, what is this C doing? Is it being multiplied or divided? It is not being multiplied. It's being divided. It's in my denominator. That's dividing. So what's going to happen to these two logs? Are they going to add or subtract? They're subtracting because they're being divided. And then what letter is last? The letter C. Okay. So it's all about how many logs I have and how many logs I need, and whether they're adding or subtracting, or even if they have an exponent. At your table, you will see this paper. I need you to get as many done today as you can. You may cross out number 26. Do not write on my paper though, okay? If you are at home, you are on Schoology, Unit 11, Topic 1, and this is practice number 2. Tomorrow, we're doing a mixed practice, like a quiz review, okay? So I need you to get through the logs the best you can today so that tomorrow we can do a mixed practice. Don't forget you also have homework that is due tomorrow at 11:59 p.m.